So you're looking for a parenting coach. All right, I'm Brad Dude with Influencer Parenting, and in this video, we're gonna go over the top 3 things you need to know about hiring a parenting coach. So let's get to it.
The strongest influence in your child's life wins. Is that you?
I'm Brad Dude, and this is Influencer Parenting.
Okay, so let's just address the elephant in the room before we get started, okay? I'm a parenting coach. I have a parenting course, but I'm not gonna spend 1 second on this video trying to sell it to you. My goal is to give you the 3 things that you need to know about hiring a parenting coach. Because here's the deal. You need to invest in your children. Your children are the best investment you can ever make. Please don't do this alone. So there are 3 things that you need to know about hiring a parenting coach before you get one. Number 1, you have to know the goal of the coaching. Okay, so most of you are here because you have a behavior in your child that you either want to start or stop doing. Am I right? And if you're looking for just a quick fix for behavior, that's what you need to know and understand. If you're looking for a long-term vision plan for your child, that's completely different. And there are definitely a lot of different variations of the tools to help your child start and stop the things that you want to fix. What I would encourage you with is, what is your overall vision for your child, and how does stopping or starting those things that you want to do fit into that overall vision? So I encourage you to begin with the end in mind. What do you want your relationship with your child to look like when they're all grown up? So my wife and I, Greta, we have 7 children of our own. And yes, I want to raise responsible, moral children, right? Who doesn't? But my goal is I want to have the type of relationship with my children when they're older to where I call my boys up and go fishing with them all the time, right? My wife wants to take my girls shopping and hang out and do all that kind of stuff. I want to be a regular part of my children's lives for the rest of my life. I want to have a good relationship with them. So I'm going to begin with that end in mind. The second thing that you need to understand in hiring a parenting coach is that information alone is not enough. Information will not solve all of your problems. So, for example, I could go to Barnes & Noble and I could pick up a book on Spanish, read it once, and I'm not going to be fluent on Spanish. I could pick up a book about becoming rich, and that's not going to make me rich tomorrow. So I have the $10 for a gym membership. I know where the gym is. I know how to turn on a treadmill, but I haven't been on a treadmill in years. Like, I totally shouldn't be eating carbs and sugar all day, but what did I do all day yesterday? Ate carbs and sugar, right? We as humans don't fail because we lack good information. Information is a requirement, and you have to have the best information out there. But information alone is not enough. It's all about the emotional and mental support to actually do what's in the information. So if I hired a personal trainer at the gym, the results that I would have, as opposed to trying to wake up early and fight through my alarm and get my butt to the gym every day, are going to be astronomically higher than if I didn't. So when you're looking for a parenting coach, it's all about the access that you have to them on an ongoing basis to keep you motivated and to keep you on track. The type of parenting coach that is going to make you the most successful is going to give you great information. They're going to give you a community of like-minded parents, and they're going to give you the ability to speak with them on an ongoing basis. So if you're looking to buy a $27 PDF and think it's going to fix all your problems, you might be disappointed at the end of the day. The third thing that you need to know about hiring a parenting coach is that it doesn't have to cost hundreds of dollars per hour. There's no reason to pay someone a couple $100s for a 1-hour, one-time phone call to where when you hang up the phone, you don't have access to them and hope is your only plan. Look, as someone who's helped thousands of families, you just don't need that. So as a parenting speaker, which is why I'm standing in the middle of a church sanctuary, I speak with parents every single day. And the number one thing that I find with parents is that they are spending so much time, effort, and energy in the wrong place. They have such misguided effort, and they think, oh man, the only way I can get things done around my house is if I'm absolutely a screaming, yelling, nagging monster and I'm at like a level 10 all the time. Well, the good news is that there's hope. It only takes a few days to see massive results if you get the right parenting coach. So there you have it, the 3 things you need to know about a parenting coach. And if you liked what you heard in the video, drop a like, drop a subscribe on this channel where we help parents become the strongest influence in the lives of their children, because the strongest influence in the life of their children wins, and we want that to be you. We'll see you on the next one.
Okay, so I'm back in my office now and I'm editing the footage that I just shot. And there's one major thing that I wanted to add. A lot of time there are some logistical things in your life that make it hard to be the type of parent you want to be or have the type of relationship you want to have with your child. For example, probably the biggest one I hear when I talk with moms and dads every single week is mom and dad not being on the same page. And sometimes that can be relatively easy, or sometimes it can be extremely, extremely difficult. And ultimately, that relationship with your spouse becomes the biggest challenge in your parenting. Maybe some of you don't even have your children all the time. Whatever the issue is, you need to make sure that a parenting course is going to help you address those problems. There's two types of issues. The first is maybe the behavior that you actually see, like the hitting or back talking or disobedience or whatever it is. But then there's the root problem behind that. And you want to make sure that you get someone or something that's going to help you not only find the root of the behavior, but is going to help you with the logistical relationships behind that. Because sometimes at the end of the day, it's really about parent training. And in order to really unpack the big things with the parents, you have to be able to spend time with the parenting coach to really talk through some of those things and ask those questions. It's not really something that you can just read or watch a video and get, because some of you have really unique issues or really unique circumstances, and those are the things that need to be addressed. So that's probably thing number 4 you need to be looking at, is a parenting coach that's able to help you with some of those parent type issues, mommy and daddy type issues, as well as giving you all the how-tos and support and everything that we talked about in the video. So I really hope that helps. So like I said in the video, don't do this on your own, okay? Find a parenting coach. Make a wise investment. Children are the greatest investment that there is. And remember, the only thing harder than training your children is not training your children. All right, this is really the end of the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. The strongest influence in your child's life wins. Is that you?
I'm Brad Zood, and this is Influencer Parenting.